That's right. Just about to arrive in my 50th country. Wanted maybe to make it a major trip. China or South America somewhere. Maybe see some llamas in Chile or Peru. But with the world in turmoil at the moment due to the actions of one man, travel plans for a lot of people are at risk of being severely disrupted. So it's going to be a short hop across to the world's 6th smallest country. Even then, it's not without difficulty, with the EU rolling out its new entry-exit system, which has caused hundreds of passengers to miss their flights over the past few weeks due to long queues at border control. Travelling is becoming fraught. Fraught it is. On top of all that, I'm flying British Bloody Airways. Not that Liechtenstein has an airport. I'm in Zurich. And I sailed through border control. No queues whatsoever. Now hopefully I'm on my way to the hotel in the city centre. Can't believe it. Here it is. One night only. Quite a weird room. Checking out in 10 hours' time, in fact. Oh, the rubbish they have on Swiss TV. God. About 5 hours sleep. Weather looks fine. It's due to be going out to about 22 degrees today. A pleasant train ride. Not far to go to catch the bus now. Right outside the station, number 11, which will take me across the border to Liechtenstein. Well, first impressions of this town I'm staying in Liechtenstein. Balzers is very quiet it is, and everyone is so polite and well behaved. Reminds me a little bit of a Stepford town from the 1970 TV series of Stepford Wives. But it is very scenic and so quiet. Hello. Well, I think this is my place here. It's been a little bit confusing trying to work out how to access the place. I think that's my apartment up there. That looks promising. Let's give it a go. And I'm in. So bedroom come sitting room. We have a bathroom. That's nice. Quite look forward to having baths when I'm away. And a kitchen. With an outside eating area. Well, that's it. I've settled in, done a bit of shopping, crossed into the country over the western border by bus. Now I'm just going to head down the road, and in a short while I'll be crossing the southern border, walking across it, the southern border with Switzerland again. I can see the border. I can see it. Borders are great, aren't they? In these days where countries are fighting over them, various places across the globe. And here, just look at this. People are just scooting across it. Fantastic. Border? What's a border? In this region of the world that most exemplifies peace and brotherly love, this is the border, and this is all it means. This is it. This is what a border means to these guys. And there's the actual border stone between Liechtenstein and Switzerland. So which ideology is the better one? Fighting over them or treating them like this? I've now crossed over into Switzerland. Got to walk on the road for a bit now. Just going to go a kilometre or so down this way. In those hills, you see the remnants of an old Swiss military fort. Somewhere down the bottom of this path, so I've been told. Aha, looks like it could be it. Interesting. The remnants of an old Swiss military fort, just inside the border with Liechtenstein. Dating back, I guess, to the Second World War. Supposed to be extremely well protected and hidden. And there's the main entrance, which I'm guessing is not going to be accessible. No, indeed. Oh well, worth a try. It's weird, there's a hell of a breeze coming through that portal, but pitch black in there. Yeah, I'm guessing the breeze is coming in through that vent and down the pipe and out through the door. Somebody's made an attempt to block the way by putting loads of thorny branches in the way. And with my thin skin these days, I can't afford to get my arm torn to shreds, I'm afraid. Let's go back down. Yeah, obviously some Second World War defensive system, because of course the Swiss were neutral during the war, so they weren't involved, but they wanted to make sure they were well defended in this mountainous region. Well, it's only a small castle, but it's quite imposing. I guess that must be Balzer's castle. Let's try and find out. Well, quite imposing in certain respects, but not in others. And back to the border again. The Liechtenstein way. Well, it's been bloody warm today. Well into the 20s. And I think it's going to be the same tomorrow. And back home. Home again. Ah, how pleasant. Put my feet up for a while. Cook myself something to eat. Come out here and eat it. And have an early flipping night. He's lost one of his front legs. Ah, Nero, where have you been? What have you been doing? This is the house cat, Nero. And I've told him he looks like a very well fed house cat. Yeah, I know. The sun has just gone down on a very enjoyable day here in Liechtenstein. Oh, God knows what's happened to my hair overnight. Well, at least I had a good night's sleep. Waiting for the bus this morning. See a bit of the capital city, Vaduz, and head up eventually to the northernmost border. Gonna be asking in my fluent German for a Tagessticket dry zone. Bitter. That's a 3-zone day ticket. I'm sat over this side of the road because it's nice and sunny and I've got a bench to sit on, rather than waiting at the bus stop over there in the shade. Phew, that was a packed bus on a Saturday morning. So just on the outskirts of the capital at the moment. Just going to take a brief detour to have a look at an interesting old bridge. Well, I arrived by bus into Liechtenstein yesterday, across the western border. Now I'm just going to take a little walk over the bridge back into Switzerland briefly. It's the only remaining wooden bridge that crosses the Rhine, completed in 1901. And back into Liechtenstein. Right, let's try and find the city centre. Ah, Kunstmuseum. Wonder if they've got an exhibition there about a certain president of the USA. Very genteel and sedate city centre. Right, let's catch a bus now and go to the northernmost border. Right, I'm now in the north of the country, heading towards the Rhine again. Let's see if I can find it. Such a wealthy country, Liechtenstein, per capita. Very picturesque as well. Right, I found the Rhine again, and here it is. Not quite so wide here. And a couple of miles in that direction, following the course of the river, is the border. Well, actually not the border, but several borders. So I'm off to find them. A bench, not facing the river, facing the tennis courts. Seem quite reliable, the Liechtenstein buses. Quite comfortable. Although the first one this morning was packed to the rafters. Ooh, wasn't expecting a cycle path to suddenly appear. Going to be joined by cyclists soon. So, just had a bite to eat, and I'm sat, or as Elizabeth would say, I am sitting, just a couple of 100 meters away, just on the bend of that river, the River Rhine, just a couple of 100 meters away from the point where Liechtenstein meets Austria and Switzerland. Isn't that amazing? So I'm sat in Liechtenstein, sitting. Across the river is Switzerland. And when I make my way up there in a minute, just on this side of the water, I'll be going into Austria. The point at which three countries meet. Wow, I think I might just be able to get over there, onto the actual point. I think it's doable. Well, there's the border between two countries, Liechtenstein and Austria. And the point at which Switzerland joins the party is just over there. Let's see if I can get onto it. Whew. I'm on the riverbed of the River Rhine, which is lacking in water at the moment at certain points. Right, where's that point? Somebody's got here before me. Just checked my blue dot on Google Maps. Well, somebody has placed that bit of timber at just the right angle and at just the right spot. So I'm going to check it again now. If I stand here like this, yeah, this is it. This is the exact spot. So, how to visit 3 countries in the space of 5 seconds. We have Liechtenstein, Austria and Switzerland. Just visited all 3 of them. I love this sort of shit. Phew, what a busy day. Another busy one tomorrow. But for now, let's enjoy the sun on the terrace. Perfect. Hello, Nero. You've been busy. Hmm? Have you had a busy day? Like me? Hmm? Have you? Yeah. So, pizza and chips last night. Tonight we have red Thai curry and 8 spring rolls. Yummy, yum. No, they're all from me, I'm afraid. Yeah, you've been eating too much lately. Look at you. You're a bit plump. Sorry. Just the way it is.